thought I saw like a huge block of ice.
Yeah?
I tried to catch it, like he was like, and then I realized he was squishy. So I jerked my hand out and I stared at it. Jellyfish.
You grabbed the jellyfish?
No, I touched it. It was definitely dead.
Good thing it was dead, Jude.
I thought he was a block of ice.
Hey guys, we have enjoyed our time here in Mississippi so much. We've checked out a few historical sites around here. The kids ride their bikes all day, every day.
All day, day.
All day, day. Is that better?
Yes.
They've been swimming in the lake, and we started school while we've been here, kind of getting back in the swing of things. But surprise, we're about to drive 5 hours farther south into Alabama. We're gonna be there for who knows how long.
I don't know how long we're gonna be there. This will be the 3rd state that we've lived in 3 months.
Hey, that's what bus life is about, right?
I guess so, yeah. Basically, the type of work that I do, sometimes I get a phone call and it's like, hey, we need you in this state for, you know, this amount of time. I worked down there this past week. Even the cheapest hotel is like $400, $500, $600 for 4 nights. Yeah, we need to get the bus down there soon so we're not spending so much money just being down there. Plus, if we don't take the bus down there, I'm going down there during the week and Jay's staying up here with the kids all week, which is no fun for her.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. And we did it.
Yeah.
But I prefer for us to all be together.
It's not as drastic as it sounds. I have been working in the same area for about 2 years. But here lately, there's more opportunities in a lot of different places. That's the reason we're going to Alabama.
And now we are in a position where we can say yes to those opportunities.
Also, too, there's been some comments about like, hey, now that you guys are done, let's see a tour video. The bus isn't done. The bus isn't even like close to done. There's tons of trim to do. There's some carpentry work to do. I've got to build a cabinet for our bedroom to put our clothes in. I've got to trim the couch out. We're gonna make cushions for the couch. There's still window curtains to be made. Tons of painting to be done. Guys, there's still so much to be done, and like those videos are coming. It's just here lately we've been working and traveling so much that I haven't really been able to put that much work into the bus. So a few things to be done before we drive to Alabama, but we're going tomorrow. So I just got back last night from working there for a full week, and yeah, we've pretty much got the weekend to get ready and drive down there. So it's kind of a rush, but it's fun.
We have lots to do, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go do that. Right?
Yes. So literally like 5 minutes into this project, I realized that these screws are way too short. Some hardware kits give you a short screw and a long screw, but the pulls that we picked out, these copper ones, which I think are gonna look pretty sweet, especially with our copper sink, they only came with 1 screw. And I don't have any of these screws that are a little bit longer. So I'm kind of screwed. Got to go back to the hardware store and get some of these bad boys that are a little bit longer so that they'll fit, which stinks. So with these pre-built cabinets, this is the hole right here, and that's bottomed out. They need to be about at least 1/4 of an inch longer. I was really hoping to get this done tonight because we are leaving tomorrow. It's not a huge deal if we don't get this part done before we drive down to Alabama. The problem is the cabinets are one of the main issues while we're driving, obviously, because they want to open up. So we were hoping to resolve that issue before we got on the road for our longest trip we've ever taken in this bus. And of course, I haven't been here this past week to really work on it. I've been in Alabama working while Jay was here with the kids, so not a ton of time to be able to do projects around and get stuff done in this bus. Eventually, there's gonna come a time when we just need to like pause and put in like a good solid month of work on this bus to really finish it up. But until then, we're stuck with cabinets that don't have cabinet pulls and hardware to keep them shut while we're driving down the road. Alright guys, so it's moving day again. Got the bus warming up right now. I'm hoping she does good on the 5+ hour drive that we've got. We're driving from northern Mississippi to central eastern Alabama, so it's a little bit of a trek. She did great on the way down here to Mississippi, but that drive is only about an hour and 20 minutes. This one's 5 hours, so kind of always nervous when I have to drive the bus long distances, but if it goes the same as it did driving down here to Mississippi, everything should be just fine. Anyway, Jay's trying to wrangle Sydney.
Why is there a huge teal school bus with its engine on in one of our parking lots?
You think people are wondering that? Shy girl.
We're ready for the drive, Daddy.
We're ready?
That's what Sydney says.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna miss you the whole time, though.
Yeah.
She's a mama's girl. Are you ready for the drive, babe?
Yeah.
Princess Jewel.
I'm ready for the drive.
You are? Jude with his cool Oakley shades. Gonna jump on the road, grab some really unhealthy fast food for breakfast, and then start driving that way. Ugh. The only part of the drive I'm really worried about is there's about a 40-mile section of Interstate 65 that we have to drive south on. So, you know, people are gonna be doing like 85 passing me the whole time. That's the only part that I'm really worried about, because it's, you know, if you're not going relatively fast on the interstate, you just get run over. But if somebody wants to try to run me over, I guess they can try. About 4.5 hours in, and got about 30 more minutes. The bus is doing fantastic. Besides a handful of hills that we've had to really creep up on, the drive's been great. My leg hurts, so that's a thing, because for some reason they make these pedals really heavy, so you really have to push down on them. Alright, so we're about 8 minutes away. My lens is dirty. Stopped at a bank. Take some money out of the ATM. Because once again, this is one of those places you don't reserve online. That last little leg of the trip was pretty crazy. Because we're on Interstate 65 north toward Atlanta. You're good. Pull this way. Is it? Okay, so that ATM doesn't work. It's out of order. So Chase is gonna run down the street to a gas station and try a different ATM. But that last leg of the trip was pretty sketch, because we're driving north on I-85 in Opelika, Alabama, toward Atlanta, and it's a really, really big hill. The fastest this thing would go up that hill on the interstate was about 45. So looking in my mirrors, I could just see a line of vehicles. Luckily, I was only on that part about 2 miles. So anyway, we got about 8 minutes left. I know Callie's about ready to get the heck out of this bus. She's been riding on the dash for the past like 2 hours. We finally made it, got the bus hooked up. It only took us like 6 hours with all the stops. Of course, with the 3 kids, gonna have to stop a lot and use the bathroom. It's just kind of the nature of things with children. One of the only downsides to this park is there's not a lot of shade. It's gonna make it a little bit harder to keep the bus cool, but that's okay. We can handle that for a week or so. I think here in just a little bit we're gonna walk one of the trails, because there's tons of trails through here. We're gonna walk some of these trails and check them out. How do I like what?
My style.
How do I like your style? I like it, yeah.
How do you like the hat and the glasses?
Super dope.
1 out of 10.
11. What did I say? So we've been here for a week and this campground is awesome. We love it here. The kids have really been liking the trails. They've got a playground here. We've gotten to know a few of the people that are staying here, and there's actually a tiny house right over there that you saw in the B-roll, which is pretty cool. That one right there. Didn't get to meet her. Really cool house though. But I unfortunately am no longer needed in Alabama, so we're gonna go home. Well, home. So what we're gonna do is drive the bus back to Tennessee, because coming up this next weekend is Jay's grandmother and grandfather's 90th birthday celebration. They both turned 90 this year, and so a bunch of the family's gonna get together and just celebrate their 90th birthday. We're gonna park the bus in Tennessee while that's going on, and then after that celebration, we're gonna move the bus back down to Mississippi. But before all that, we're actually gonna take a trip before we leave this part of Alabama. We're about 3 hours away from Panama City Beach, and it's been, I think the last time Jude was at a beach, the one and only time we've taken Jude to the beach, is when he was 2 or 3, and Naomi was 1 at the time, so I doubt any of them have any recollection of it. So we're gonna take the kids to the beach, and it's gonna be a surprise trip, so they have no idea where we're going. We're gonna leave kind of early this morning, hang out all day, stay tonight, and then stay tomorrow night, and then come back home on Monday. Since we're only 3 hours away from it, why not just drive down there for 2 days? What we're gonna do is we're not taking the bus. It takes a lot of planning and logistics to move the bus, so we're gonna leave the bus here and just take my Silverado and grab a hotel on the beach, because there's a billion of them in Panama City Beach. So we're about to get ready and do that, and yeah, surprise the kids with a very spontaneous beach trip for the weekend before we head back up to Tennessee and then head back down to Mississippi. But while we're in Tennessee, I'm kind of glad that we're going back up to Tennessee. It is going to be nice to be back in that spot that we've been sitting at for a while, and then also see Jay's grandparents, because we haven't seen them in several weeks. And then also too, since we're there, that's sort of like a home base for us. That's not really our home, but it's not an RV park, so we can park the bus there, and because we're not in a park 30 feet from another RV, I can actually get some work done on the bus. So hopefully while we're there, I can get a few projects done somewhere in the mix. That's the plan. Gonna get all the kids ready, get everything packed into the Silverado here, and then we're headed south. So it's gonna be sweet.
Are y'all ready to go on a trip?
Yes.
A surprise trip that you didn't even know about until this morning? Okay, so what are your guesses? Where do you think we're going?
Hotel.
Okay, they all think we're going to a hotel.
Just a random hotel?
Random hotel in an unnamed city is where they think we're going.
Can you be more specific than hotel?
Hotel at the beach.
A hotel at the beach is Jude's guess. Okay.
Hotel at the beach.
Well, I guess we shall see. It will be a very exciting reveal. Fun little weekend getaway. Are you excited?
I am excited. I am very excited.
Why do you sound hesitant? Why do you sound reluctant?
I'm not hesitant or reluctant.
Are you actually, Jesse?
That's not even
Jesse,
like.
are you actually excited?
I was gonna say, you can't even see my face in the frame. No, I am very excited about this.
Okay.
Yes, I am very excited.
I'm excited too. Is this the reveal?
Yeah, I said I would tell y'all where we're going once we're like 30 minutes from there, right?
Yeah. Okay, we think it's a beach hotel.
We're going to Panama City.
Okay.
Do you know what's there?
No. Airplane? I see an airplane. Hold on. We think it's a beach hotel.
right, Jude thinks it's a beach hotel.
Beach.
Because we're in Florida.
All right, we are in Florida. Jewel, what do you think's in Panama City?
Beach hotel.
Naomi?
Beach hotel.
Okay. We're going to a beach hotel.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
You get to swim in the ocean? Build a sandcastle?
Jewel, have you ever been to the ocean?
When I was a baby.
No.
No, you never have.
The last time we went to the beach, Naomi was 10 months old. We had babies. Jude and Naomi babies.
Baby Naomi.
She wasn't even walking.
No, she wasn't.
Because I remember I took a picture of her when she stood up in the middle of the floor because she was standing alone. Okay.
That's how little vacations we take. Well, I didn't expect you guys to like basically guess where we're going.
No, these are smart kids.
They are smart kids.
They used the power of
and
deduction.
they did. Jude said beach hotel before we even left the RV parking lot
Yes.
in Opelika.
I know. I just ignored him at that time.
Yeah.
I I didn't want to acknowledge it at all because then he'd like just
Well,
fixate on that.
I think what the main thing that gave most of everything away was them seeing swimsuits.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have seen swimsuits.
Well, I told you that we needed to pack that stuff last night, but you said, "Nah, we'll just do it in the morning."
I was tired. I drove 10 hours and 600 miles yesterday. Okay.
Should have packed it last night.
Well, I was tired. Sorry. 24 minutes until we're there.
24 minutes. Woo! Happy dances all around.
I need my cool hat.
What's your cool hat?
My hat, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
Mommy said it's okay.
Sydney has to have food too.
On the drive, she must have been hungry.
All right, guys, we finally made it down here. We're about to go down to the beach. Kids are super excited. Really felt like we've needed something like this here lately, especially Jay, because she's been a champion and has homeschooled the kids, stayed with them every single day I've been at work, and she's the one that does the grunt work. And we also wanted to give the kids this opportunity, so it's cool here. Panama City is pretty decent. There's a lot of stuff to do here. Let's check it out.
I thought I saw like a huge block of ice.
Yeah?
I tried to catch it off, like he was like, and then I realized he was squishing. So I jerked my hand out and I stared at it. Jellyfish.
You grabbed the jellyfish?
No, I touched it. It was definitely dead. I thought it was a block of ice. It literally looked like it.
I know it's okay.
Joel, come here for a second.
How's the water, babe?
It feels amazing.
Does it?
Yes.
She's this. It'll be the best day of her life.
Seems like she likes it.
The best day. Here, get all
You
the
like
stuff
that,
on
girl?
the outside. Oh man.
I need like a napkin.
Yeah, she's digging that.
Good girl. She likes a double cheese.